Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I am back here today with one of the biggest monthly hauls that I think I have ever done. Here behind me I have literally I think like 8 or 9 different packages here to share with you guys. So today's haul is going to be everything that I bought for both my guinea pigs and my rabbits in the entire month of June. If you guys are interested in checking out last month's haul, I will link it in the iCard up above. There will also be a link to the playlist that contains all of my hauls in the description, as well as links to all of the products that I will be sharing with you guys today. So I'm not really sure here which box to start with, honestly, which package. I think I'm going to do the most exciting stuff first and then the boring stuff for last. I don't normally do it reverse, but I think I want to go ahead and just get to the exciting stuff. So first off, I have, as you guys can see here by the box, I have some Joann's fleece, and I'm realizing that I forgot scissors, so let me grab some of those. So I told myself I wasn't going to buy any more fleece because I already had, honestly, so much fleece. I already have way more than I could possibly need, but they were having a sale and I haven't bought fleece in like quite a few months actually, so I just went ahead and got myself 5 or 6 fleeces, I think, from Joann. Here are the first 2. I don't even know where to put this box. So these ones actually already match really well. As you guys can see here, we have 2 fleeces that actually already match really well. This is just a plain pink fleece. It's a bit of like a brighter pink than some of my other pinks. I don't know if you can see them behind me, but I have a lot of pink fleece, and I guess I decided that I wanted to get more. So I have this color right here. It's just kind of like a candy pink, I think is the name of it. This is just blizzard fleece. And then I think this other one is anti-pill. It's this beautiful like moth butterfly. I think these are butterflies. This beautiful butterfly pattern. At first I thought maybe it was a little bit too busy for my cages, but I think with like plain colored hides it could really work. So I have this one right here, and then I have a second box from Joann. Look how pretty all of these fleeces look. This box is falling onto me. Oh my gosh. I don't know if something fell off of that, but we'll worry about it later. I have 4 more fleeces in this box. Oh my gosh, guys, this one, I love this one so much. It's got like moss on it, butterflies, and then to go with that one, I got like a darker pink here. Again, another plain pink fleece. I got a darker pink, and then I also have this yellow here, which is like a brighter yellow. I also own a pale yellow already, but this sort of goes with, I would say, probably both of these here. I don't know if you guys can see it. This one a little bit more so. And then this last one I'm also really excited about. It is this also pale pink. There's like sparkles on this for some reason, but it's just like this really simple like floral design. So I really love this one as well. So don't know why I went so hard with these fleeces. I can't remember if I got 3 yards of each or 2 yards. I feel like I got 3 yards probably of each of these fleeces, but there was a sale and I hadn't done it in a long time, so I just couldn't stop myself. All right, and then next up, sorry, I don't know why my eyes are watering. I don't know if there was like dust in that box or something, but next up I got quite a lot of toys for the pigs because I haven't honestly gotten them new toys in a very long time, and I wanted to spoil them with some toys. So I just got one thing from Petco. Literally they delivered it via DoorDash when I ordered it online for same-day delivery. I've gotten it before. It's just the Enriched Life Oxbow play wall. My girls destroyed the last one that I bought within, I would say probably it took them like 5 months to destroy the entire thing. Like literally, I mean, it was only these wooden pegs left. Like they ate and chewed up everything else on this toy. So I went ahead and got them another one because they really liked it. The only thing I am going to do is cut off this loofah. Generally, I don't like to give my guinea pigs loofah toys, so I will be cutting off the loofah, but besides that, they really love this toys, especially this like braided texture here. So I went ahead and got them another play wall. And then I'm trying to think, I think there's also toys in my Chewy box, so that's what I'm gonna go ahead and open next. Oh yes, we have brown packing paper in here, which is great. My rabbits have actually shredded all of their brown packing paper, so they were due for some more. And oh, okay, I don't know what size I thought this seagrass ball was when I bought it. This is the Rosewoods Natural Seagrass Fun Ball. I think I thought it was like this big, like guinea pig sized, but this is huge. I'm still going to give it to my pigs because they really like the seagrass texture. I think that's what the play wall is also made out of. So they're still going to get this, but knowing how big it is, I would love to like stuff it with some like pellets or like treats, maybe some forage. I think forage or pellets would be a great candidate to stuff this with because you can actually fit things through the holes and things would like be able to roll out. This is actually really great. I am glad that it is this big, but I was just not expecting this. And then more toys. We have these shake, rattle, roll toys from Oxbow. Turns out that Stardust really loves these. She'll like eat them and like play with them till they're all the way down to just the cardboard roll in the middle, and none of my other pigs have ever shown that much interest in them, and I had my previous ones for literally like a year and a half, and she was the only one who like actually finished them. So I got these more specifically for her just because she loves them so much. So these ones right here. And then the Oxbow Tim Bells, these are always a hit. They're made of like compressed Timothy hay and everything, and everyone really loves these and eats them within like a day. So I got more of these as well. And then also got a crazy hay ball. See, this is a size that I thought that this ball was going to be, but they really like these too. It's pretty simple. It's just a little ball of hay for them to play with. And then I have a little bit more boring but needed, just a full 8-pound bag of the Oxbow Garden Select guinea pig food. What to open next? So first off, we have more brown packing paper for the rabbits, and then this is also something I got for the rabbits. This is the Toki Hut clay mat. So it's like a huge folding washable mat for your rabbits, and I wanted to get this to put it in front of their litter box area because I find that oftentimes they like to pee right outside the litter box, right in front of it, or they like dig out all their bedding onto the floor and then they pee on top of that. So I wanted something to use as a base for their main area that I could easily wash. So I got this. It is, I believe, about 3.5, 4 feet by about 5 to 6 feet. So it's the perfect size that I need for their area, and I've seen tons of people use these for their rabbits and love them. So I thought that I would go ahead and give it a shot. They had this like pink rabbit pattern. It's not my favorite, to be honest. I wanted something more neutral. I know you guys are like shocked that I'm saying that this pink is not my favorite thing, but for the rabbits I tend to go more like browns and greens and more natural colors because they're in my living room. But they either had pink or orange, so I went for pink. I think it's really going to work. I'll probably put it in their area and let you guys know what it looks like, maybe insert a clip or something, but I'm excited to try this out. And then next up, I actually have something that was sent to me off of my Amazon wish list, so I have no idea what is in here. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Wait. A gift for you. Enjoy your gifts. This is for the fur babies and you too, Autumn. Thanks for all you do to share content of your fur babies. From Janice from Patreon. Thank you so much, Janice. I feel like I already know exactly what this is. So I think this is actually a huge cat tunnel that I have been looking at for so long, and I literally almost like bought it last week. So I'm so glad that I went ahead and opened this box before I bought this cat tunnel, because this is insane. I'm not gonna open it in here because I think it will actually be like huge, but I'll insert some clips of it. It is like this curved cat tunnel that has like a little bed in front of it, has little danglies, and it's like themed like matcha, like green tea, and it's literally the cutest thing I have ever seen, and I cannot wait to set it up. So thank you so much for sending this to me, Janice. And also in here we have a whole bunch of bamboo toys. I think these look like they are like these bamboo chews for the pigs to chew on. They smell really interesting, but it's just a bunch of like bamboo chews for the guinea pigs, which is even more toys for them. So thank you so much, Janice. I'm so excited about this tunnel. I literally am in shock, so I can't wait to set up and try this out. All right, next up, we have yet another toy. As you guys can see, I went big this month on like toys and fleece and new stuff for the pigs because the past few months have been really heavy in vet bills, and I haven't exactly been able to get all the extras that I would like to get. And this month I haven't had to pay nearly as much in vet bills as I have all the other months. And honestly, this entire year, the first 5 months of this year, I have paid so much in vet bills, and this month was finally like a little bit of a break from that. So I kind of went hard with the toys, but I got my rabbit this Enriched Life Rolly teaser. So it's like a little roll thing, and it like sits on the ground and they like have to push it to get the pellets out. I'm really excited to try this out. I think that it'll be really good for them. It'll probably take them a while to get the pellets out, especially if I put like a very small amount of pellets in here. It'll probably take them like a really long time to get them out. So I'm pretty excited to try this out as well. I have here a bag from Suggs and Hisses on Etsy. So Katie from Suggs and Hisses has been sending me products for quite a few months now, and I am a huge fan of her piggy pods. This is going to be my third piggy pod, and it has this beautiful floral pattern here. So it's this little pod right here, and then it looks like there's something else in here too. Oh, there's a tunnel. So there is a tunnel and a little piggy pod in here from Suggs and Hisses. I have a lot of her stuff. I really love the design of her piggy pod. I actually think I have one in the cage right now, and Marshmallow is actually sleeping in it right here as we speak. But if you guys are interested in getting a piggy pod or a tunnel or anything else from Katie's shop, you should definitely go check her out. I also have a discount code for you guys. It is autumn10 for 10% off. Please go use it if you're interested. I love her piggy pod so much, and I'm so excited that she has sent me another one. This pattern is everything, and as you guys can see, I'm collecting a lot of like florals here, and I'm just so excited to be able to use everything in my cages. What do we have left? I think what we have left, unfortunately, is most of the more boring stuff, but I'm still gonna go ahead and share it with you guys because I want to show you guys truly everything that I bought this month. So up next is a bag of aspen bedding. So it's upside down, but this is it right here. This is the aspen bedding from Tractor Supply. It is what I have been using for a couple of months now, and I really like it. I used to use the KT Aspen off of Chewy, but the larger bag has been out of stock for a really long time, and I find that Tractor Supply is similar quality and still a good price. So I actually bought 3 bags of this aspen bedding. And then I don't have it in here with me because it is kind of really heavy, but I also bought 4 bags of the Tractor Supply kiln dried pine pellets. I use these for my rabbits' litter box because it's a bit harder for them to dig up. And the aspen, they really like to dig that up, so I only use the aspen for my guinea pigs, and for my rabbits I use the kiln dried pine pellets. And then another staple that I got this month was another 50-pound box of the Oxbow orchard grass. I will go ahead and just put a picture on the screen of what the quality of the hay looks like. I've been using this hay for a really long time, a couple months now, and I haven't had any issues with the quality of the orchard hay. Orchard is a bit higher in protein than other kinds of hay, but it is still a completely safe hay to feed both your guinea pigs and rabbits. And I find that personally the quality has been more consistent than I've had with Timothy hay. So I'm gonna go ahead and order 50 more pounds of that. But I did also want to try to incorporate more Timothy hay into their diet, so just to make sure they're still getting the fiber they need. So I did try a new brand of hay this month. Here I have Rabbit Hole Hay, which I got off of Chewy, and this is the Timothy hay. I'm gonna try to open this up. Ugh. I think I'm gonna have to show you guys a video on my phone because it is really hard to like open the box up and show you guys the hay from that angle. So this is what the hay sort of looks like. It is a sort of softer texture Timothy hay, but I'm about halfway through this box, and as you can see, the hay is still really good quality, really long strands. It's not very dusty, and as you can hear, the pigs are excited to try it out, but it's really not very dusty at all. And I do tend to like the softer texture hays because I find they decrease the risk of hay pokes. They make it easier for my pigs to burrow. But I know lots of people prefer the longer, tougher strands. So this is a Timothy hay that has more of a texture that is similar to orchard grass. But overall, I really like it. My pigs have been obsessed with it, and so have my rabbits. And overall, I think it's a really good Timothy hay. All right, I think I have 2 things left to share with you guys. I swear I'm gonna like get up from this spot and move everything to where it needs to go and realize that I like forgot to show something. But I have 2 more things here to share with you guys. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and put photos on the screen because it'll be a lot more work to actually open this really heavy box. But I bought more CNC grids from Amazon, and I also bought more connectors from Amazon because I'm going to be upgrading my cages and building a double stacked CNC cage. So I needed lots of grids and lots of connectors. So I went ahead and bought those off of Amazon, and that was the last thing that I got in June. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to see my haul next month. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you again next week with another video. Bye-bye.